So, this is part 2. I used to say that because every year it's like it would be a mudslide on PCH right by Malibu. But see, this is, even though that's a problematic area, arson fueled this fire with the wind. So they must have started the fire from here. Like right now I'm watching Chicago Fire. Oh, they don't call some people for arson. One lady, her name is Mendich. Gloria Lynn Mendich. Look her up. So Gloria Lynn Mendich started the Malibu fire that started spreading to Palisades. I don't know how exactly it go. But I think I be in Palisades, and I think that's really Malibu, Malibu, and it's really Palisades. Because when you get off that freeway, when it run out, you start running into these homes. But in the midst of all of these homes that's built up into these, they got homes that's built into the mountains, you know. And the backdrop, a lot of the backdrop of the houses, these people are living deep out in the woods. I'll say woods, whatever, but yeah, it's a lot of roads, and this is where a lot of people chose to live. I thought Denzel and, what's his name? Will Smith lived out that way. They don't. They live in, Will Smith is in Calabasas. It's another wooded area. That's where Kobe got killed. They were riding in a wooded area, a lot of trees and stuff. That stuff catch on fire, it's a problem. So they started, I don't know if they studied it or what, but they started these fires, arsonists, on one of the windiest days. And a day's time when it's not, they must have known what they were doing. And the other lady, the lady that started the fire, she's from Kentucky. Oh, Wanch. This is the starch that's dated 11 something. Okay, so I'm back. So wherever, some of them, a lot of people live right along the beach, and it's like they built any kind of house. They find a little spot. Houses are literally like this on the coast of Malibu, PCH. They like this. And I say Malibu, that's the north, right? If you go to west, little south of there, you're going to have Venice Beach. You're going to have Marina Del Rey, which they don't really consider a beach. It's more of a marina. And then you keep driving through Marina, you'll end up in Hermosa Beach. You'll end up in Manhattan Beach. Then you end up in Redondo Beach. Then there's some more beaches that go all the way down to San Pedro, California, which is way south. Okay. So they've been having, you never hear of fires like in Malibu and all that in the beach areas, because those areas, though they have shrubberies and all of that, they don't really have, but you could tell where the mountains used to be there. They don't build homes all over in there. But there is a lot of shrubbery and stuff in those areas. So the Santa Ana winds, you probably all heard about that. The Santa Ana winds, I thought, they say they do kind of come from Santa Ana, but they come off, they pick up on the Pacific Ocean or something. And they blow right through Malibu, Palisades, all over there. So somebody started a fire, and they started, as soon as that fire was started in parameters, here, there, here, there, here, there. So everybody was so busy in so many different areas trying to stop this fire. However, they started it at a time of night. It was like by the time it got really going, the visibility was horrible. They cannot. I got Chicago Fire on right now. I watch this show a lot. I like it. Sometimes I get tired of it because they got to be going in all this personal stuff. But there are times when they cannot send people into those firefighters into fires. They could try to put the fires out, but they're not. See, the major night it happened, they couldn't fly helicopters because helicopters have to fly in pristine conditions. You can't fly helicopters when it's extremely windy, when it's extremely foggy. That's why Kobe got killed. He was flying knowing it was foggy. You can't fly in those conditions. So they couldn't fly the water dropping and the retardant to stop the fire. It was too much because the heavy winds would have knocked the stuff out of the way. And this is what people who are trying to start trouble and say, oh, get rid of Governor Newsom and all of this. Governor Newsom couldn't have stopped that fire. 100 mile per hour, up to 100 mile per hour winds, impossible. They're not going to send helicopters out. Back to Kobe, the day he got killed, that's going to be coming up soon. Kobe flew, he insisted on flying. I don't know why. I don't know where he even lived. Where did he live? Kobe lived in Newport Beach, and I don't know where he was going, but he lived in Newport Beach. And I guess Newport, it seemed like it was Redondo Beach he was going to, some area over there. So he was going to be going north, and he just didn't like riding. So anyways, when Kobe was flying or whatever, and I don't seem like the other people would have known this, because I wouldn't have got on that plane and it's just clouds in the sky everywhere. LAPD helicopters were grounded that day. There were no so you know how you see LA in the high-speed chases? Well, if somebody do a high-speed chase, and helicopters are grounded, they can't keep up with those people. Maybe they could use drones or something, I don't know. So it was just a horrible day for a fire that's fueled by arsonists who got in strategic areas. And that just was it. That's what happened. Now, I haven't studied how it hit Altadena, but I heard a black man say, he said it usually hit, I've been eating out of this one. This is the better one. He had a fire. Will usually come up to the mountain. Like, this is the mountain and this is their neighborhood. So the fire will come, but it won't jump over the mountain. It stays back. He said this time it jumped over the mountain. So I don't know if somebody was involved in that too. No, I just didn't do that. I never get used to dropping starch. So it seems to me like Altadena, seems to me that Altadena sits at the base of a mountain. It's a lot of communities like that. Even here where I live, there's San Gabriel Mountains. And you have homes built into those mountains. And communities. There's a street here called Mountain Avenue. It's back that way. Not far. You drive up Mountain Avenue, beautiful. Beautiful street. If you start going, and then you start going up, and up, and up, and up, and you're in a mountain with a lot of homes. And people would literally sit a home here, and a home here, and then a home here, and a home here, and they'd be so close together. But they want to live in the mountains, they have a view, you know.